Okay, yeah. So, I've been playing a good bit of Olympian War. Not just since the buffs either. I was enjoying this deck since pretty much the set came out. The buffs actually annoyed me since now everyone is playing janky versions of it, but yeah. Anyway, before Band of the Wolf, I experimented with a card I felt was underappreciated. I was running a Thabian Elephant deck, and I got very mixed results. Then, when Band of the Wolf came out, I of course added it to my Olympian War deck. Though alone he is just a threat to be dealt with, but I want more for him. So I always run ways to give him Blitz. There were several options, but I ultimately decided that Sound the Charge was the best way, since it pumps everything in your hand, and it can be played on any slow turn after I draw the Elefante. Elefante. Alone, this was a passion project of mine that I ended up giving up on, running Hector in the 7-drop place and removing the Sound the Charges to give me more removal options. This new deck has been working well for me ever since. Oh, but at some point an idea crossed my mind. The idea grew and grew over a week or so until I finally gave in. I want to win in one swing with the elephant. Elefante. Overkill is great. This means I cannot attack their face with anything other than the Thabian elephant, unless it's to get rid of protected. When discussing this idea in my Discord, the main concerns were, is it even plausible to try and get an elephant to 31 attack or more? Honestly, with some well-placed village vendors, and some luck with both Rios and Xanthi, I believe so. Here is the deck list I ended up with. You might notice that I only have a single elephant. In testing, having a second elephant only muddled my hand and threw off my curve. Not to mention, if I have both in hand, the second one was dead since the goal was to only swing once. And if I use one early, the overkill might graze the face, soiling my one-hit win game. Honestly, I assumed the hard part of this video was going to be surviving long enough to get to the end of this fool's race. However, the opposite was true. While I wasn't swinging at my opponents, several surrendered, likely not appreciating that I was toying with them with attackers that had 10 plus strength, while also having full control of the board. Though my very second game played out, and I was actually able to win with a massive elephant, Elefante. Unfortunately, midway through, I realized my opponent was using the War starter deck. Not a very exciting or difficult win, so I pressed on, not willing to accept subpar game footage simply because I wanted the deck to work. Also, I would hate to be accused of setting up the game for a video. If I ever have someone I know playing as my opponent, I will make it clear. Anyway, eventually I came to a match that I had high hopes for. I'm using Valka's Presence because Slayer circumvents my goal, and Enraged just doesn't seem that useful. In editing, I'm going to cut out as much of the boring bits as I can to speed things up. He starts things off with an Aggravated Architect, which leads me to believe he's running Structure Magic, which I assume is going to be a good slow matchup and should give me ample time to grow my elephant. Elefante. I'm not fully sure why I keep using my God Power just to give him favor, but I legit almost never stop doing it, as you will see. To be honest, I just think the idea of doing nothing would start to look suspicious to him. I'm not really worried about the Architect, so I'm just removing anything that can attack me early on. And I set up with Martyr to get my Chimera or Rios back next turn. At least that's the plan. Ugh, that is such an annoying card. Oh, spoiler alert, I have ADD. So the moment I see wolf recruits, I've already changed my plans from the martyr tactic to something completely different. Unfortunately, that means I forget martyr will trigger. I often do. Thanks, memory of a goldfish. And with a quick count, I realize I'm going to overdraw, and would hate for that to happen, so I drop the golem to free up space. But guess whose trigger bites me in the ass? The Forgotten Martyr, of course. Let's just hope the card I lose is not my elephant. Elefante. I actually get hyper lucky because it's legit the only card I am fully okay with overdrawing at this moment.
Obviously.
Oh, it's the bunny. So cute. Isn't the Bun Bun so cute?
My turn.
Okay, let's deal with the architect. Be sure you choose it in the right order, by the way. Another bunny. Aw, and geez, a third Minotaur.
Nothing like the sweet scent of rotting flesh. To arms.
Soul Survivor smears the bunnies, sadly, but it had to be done.
You could never hope to rival me. My turn.
Yes, pulling Theban Elephant out of its misery is a great draw. And give everything Blitz. Yes, I could have done this first to pump the Golem, but meh. That Moth surviving is getting a bit frightening.
Get ready.
Now begins the pump. Let's speed this up. Yeah. Clear up space to get even more procs from the village vendor.
My, what do we have here?
Of course, village vendor dies quickly, but I wasn't expecting my entire board to get cleared.
The audacity.
A big pull from Rios misses the elephant just a bit.
Self-awareness is the key to victory.
Divine Coronet. Oi. Okay, well, I actually doubt that's going to be an issue. Don't sleep the old wolf. Well, I mean, she's probably a bit tired. I know I am, and I'm half her age.
This I can do that.
He's getting there, and so far I haven't skipped a single attack to his face.
Get ready.
Yes, Rio gets the right one this time. I pop protected and then I don't swing with 8 damage. I bet that seems a little sus. Bye-bye, most of my board. But Ashen pumps the elephant? Oh baby, it's growing.
It's that time again.
For now, I'm just hoping that Xanthi buffs the Pachyderm before I get OTK'd or something.
My, what do we have here?
31 attack, nice. This game should be over soon, right? Right, Sadisteck, right?
My turn. I'm almost out of cards.
Why would you drop the Chimera?
That's
I had lethal right here. Honestly, I have no idea if I just didn't count or what I was thinking at this moment. No excuses, really. Sorry, everyone. We all have to suffer through more of my commentary and gameplay. Okay, here's another chance to end the game, or cast wolf recruits, I guess.
Get ready. I'm out of cards.
Oy vey. Did I forget how Overkill works? With no cards in the deck, what am I thinking? Seriously, bruh. Man, I am just tempting fate at this point. And here comes Mr. Coronet. Bringing out a sexy Tiet. Seriously though, I pulled up her art for this video and ooh. Now I better not let them baby cornets grow up. End him this turn, Sadisteck. So help me, I will... Well, I really don't know what I'll do, but I'm sure neither of us will like it. You...
This I did not foresee.
Whatever, at least Xanthi has to buff the elephant. Elephant? No, shush, we're done with that joke. I'm annoyed at myself now.
Oh. Well, that was amusing.
pop the protected bubble and win the damn game.
My, what do we have here?
Finally, shit. 6 turns later than I should have. Honestly, every one of those turns I had lethal. After watching this, I feel embarrassed, honestly. I hope I was simply tired or had some grand plan that I couldn't weaken the creature before swinging with the Thabian elephant. I really don't know at this point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my anguish and the big smack at the end. Good night and enjoy.